So when the world goes completely insane, how do I, Joshua Basel, manage my own internal personal freak out mode? Now, if you know me, I'm sitting out here on my deck and my daughter's over there working on some seeds and I got the kids playing downstairs. My son just got done barbecuing some chicken for us for dinner, which I gotta go eat in just a minute. But if you were to ask any of these guys if I had an internal freak out mode, and they would all be like, oh yeah, Dad can freak out pretty good. Well, so how do you manage that when things go crazy? Just like everybody else in the world, or most everybody else, with the current crisis at hand, a lot of stuff went berserk in my businesses and in my world. A lot of my clients completely lost their businesses. A lot of my dear friends have had to shut the doors on their stuff, and they're having significant challenges in their life. And it's all impacts me and impacts people that I love, and maybe has impacted you. So in those moments of crisis, how do you manage that internal freaking out mode? And I can tell you this, if you don't manage the freak out mode, then it's going to totally consume you. It will absolutely consume you, because the media, stuff you're seeing in your inbox, conversations you're having with people around you, all of those things are pushing you toward fear, uncertainty, anxiety, higher stress levels, disappointment, all that kind of stuff. And so if you don't manage it right now, it's like my garden. If I were to, you look back here behind me, we rototilled our garden today. And, it was full of a bunch of weeds that had sprung up through the springtime. And, if we don't manage the weeds, they get out of control. And pretty soon, they're like just way off the charts huge. And that's the way people's lives are right now. So many of the stabilizing influences have gone berserk and haywire. And so we don't have those in our lives. So the weeds are just growing out of control. So how do you manage that? Well, I want to share with you 3 specific things that I've been doing right now in the last couple weeks to manage my own internal freak out mode, and to make sure that I'm on my game, and that I'm producing and still doing the things that I need to be doing to support you guys, to feed my family, to achieve my dreams, to make big changes in the world, all that kind of stuff. So I think that these things will be super useful for you. So let's talk about there. Okay, so number 1, the very first thing that I did as the crisis came on is I decided to enhance my morning routine. I'm going to enhance my morning routine. Now, I have 5 specific things that I do every single morning, and I decided to reevaluate each one of those and really look at, okay, is this the best thing that I can be doing? Is this going to help me stay focused, stay positive, stay connected? Is this going to help me be, do the things that I know I need to be doing? And so I looked at every single one of those components and decided I was going to enhance and improve those. So, for example, I reevaluated the time allocation that I'm giving to my personal prayers, to my scripture study, to my planning, to my stretching and exercising and getting my body moving and in motion. And I've enhanced that and tried to reevaluate, can I make this more effective? The reason is because if you win your morning, you can win your day. And if you win your day, you can win every week. And if you win every week, you can literally win your entire lifetime. And so you've got to think about, how can I enhance my morning routine so that first thing in the morning, you're winning your morning already. You're anchored, you're grounded, you know what you're doing, you've got great goals and ambitions, you've got great aspirational statements. I mean, you're really thinking okay, I can achieve this, I can do this. You're connected with God or with, infinite intelligence, you're meditating, you're pondering on things, and you're really building. To me, that morning routine is my protective barrier and my launch pad. It anchors me, and it gives me the power and the strength to face all the other stuff that could possibly happen in any part of a given day. I'm a major fan of Brendon Burchard's High Performance Planner, because it asks questions in there that help me get refocused and visualize what I'm going to be doing through the day, and to really strengthen my activity and my preparations for what's going on. All of this stuff just gives me more control and a bigger ability to handle the stresses that are definitely going to be coming at me every single day in this new crisis. So If you hear some scratching in the background, my son is cleaning the grill from the chicken that he just cooked. So hopefully it's not too distracting. So that's the first thing that I do is I make sure that I enhance my morning routine. Because if I can win the morning, I can win the day. And if I can win the day, I can win the week. And if I can win the week, I can do anything that I want in life. So that's number one. Again, as a reminder, enhance the morning routine. Now, I don't know what your morning routine is. I hope you have one. If you don't, I recently released a program called the Wellness Mastery Program, and I go in depth. So if you want to learn more about my personal morning routine and maybe some good insights on how you can do it, you can go get that program for free right now. So there's no cost. It goes into great depth into the morning routine, and there might be some great insights in there for you. So you can see that at copywritermarketer.com/wellness. All right, so that's number one, enhance your morning routine. Number two is deepening. I'm deepening my relationships. First of all, I'm deepening my relationship with God so that I can hear better, listen better, be strengthened better. Second of all, I'm deepening my relationships with people that matter most to me, my family. Because at the end of the day, after all this crisis is done, there's going to be people in your life that really matter most to you, that really, when all the chips are down, when everything falls apart, if all the wealth, if all the money, if all the stuff all disappears, then there are going to be people, it's going to be relationships in your life that really bring the joy, the happiness, and the satisfaction anyway. And so I look at it and I say, okay, I'm going to deepen those relationships. Plus, in deepening my relationships, the thing is that this is where my power and my strength comes. I mean, what else do I fight for if it's not the people that I love? This is where I boost my productivity. I boost my thinking. I increase my ability to become a better human being. I enhance all of that stuff because of people that I love and that I really care about. So I'm going to deepen those relationships to bring more meaning, more strength, more conviction, more focus, more support, more energy, more love, more significance into my life. If there was ever a time to deepen the relationships, it's right now. So how do you do that? So relationships with God for me, relationships with my family, relationships with people who I serve in my church community, relationships with business people, and then with you guys. Maybe you've noticed, but in the last little bit, I've exponentially increased my outreach to you, my emails, my videos, the free things I'm offering. I want to improve that relationship that I've got with you and help you through the difficult times that we're facing. So I'm deepening those relationships at every level. So how do you do that? Well, it's a simple formula. Relationships cannot be strengthened and deepened without a combination of quantity time and quality time. So I'm reevaluating my schedule. How can I spend more time with Margie? How can I do more activities, more walks, more yard projects, more service? Just last night we heard of a gentleman who recently had his leg amputated. And he was a super active guy his whole life. He lives on 4.5 acres of property. And he needed a ton of work done in his yard that he simply could not do now with his recent amputation. And so we just gathered up the family and we spent several hours over there. We were doing service. We're connecting with each other. We're having the joy of spending time as a family. And it was just awesome. It was deepening that relationship. So quantity time, quality time. You got to have both in a relationship. It is never, ever, ever good enough to just say, well, I'm just going to have quality time in short little snippets. You got to have the quality time. So look at your schedule right now and figure out ways that you can spend more time with your loved ones, with your people, just like I'm doing here in sense of adding more videos, more content, more emails. I'm giving that time to you guys, just like I'm looking at ways to give time to my family. I saw that crazy statistic that in the middle of all this, if the camera's shaking because the kids are running on the deck, so don't worry about it. It's fun, just normal life going on in the Boswell house. So I saw a crazy statistic about how most people are managing this crisis. Did you know that right now there's been a 60% increase in TV time, movie time, and social media time? This just blows my mind. We have this opportunity to enhance our lives, to become better, to build businesses, to reach out to clients, to improve the world. And yet, what are most people doing? Are they spending time improving and deepening their relationships? Sadly, they're not. They're just booming out on the TV. And it's not going to do anything for them. They'll be worse off because of the crisis, not better off. And the reality of it is that, hi guys, the reality of it is that every crisis brings an opportunity for greatness. Every single crisis. And this is your time. You got to decide, am I going to increase who I am as a person, or am I going to decrease? Am I going to be a victim here, or am I going to be a champion of my own life and create the success that I absolutely know that I can have? Okay, so deepening relationships on every front, that's my second suggestion for you. Find ways to increase quality time and quantity time with those who you love the most. Now, this ties into my last suggestion for you. This is suggestion number 3, and that is boost productivity. Be more creative. Do more stuff. Build more programs. Reach out to more people. Add more content. Dream and scheme of new projects to do. I mean, one of the things that we did in a personal family life is we got chickens and built out what we affectionately call Fort Knox. It's just like, it's this impenetrable fortress so that the coons and the skunks and all the different critters, the dogs in the neighborhood, can't go in and eat up all of our chickens. How do we know that there are skunks and dogs out there wanting to eat our chickens? We have learned by sad experience that this is just the nature of living out on 5 acres in the countryside. Like, they love chickens, just like we love chickens, but they like to eat them. So we built Fort Knox. I increased productivity. I've created 3 different programs in the last couple of weeks. I'm driving my team crazy because I'm like, okay, I got an idea. Let's build a wellness program. I recently built a 5-step plan on how to make money as a writer right now today. And we're working on getting that published. I built another program, a 12-week coaching program that takes you step by step through the process of becoming a more successful writer and having greater success in your life. And so, the wind caught all my stuff here. So, I'm building out all that stuff and I'm working like crazy to increase and boost my production. I'm boosting my production. So I want you to do the same thing. Is this a time for you to write more samples, to work on your website, to evaluate how you could provide more value and more resources to your potential clients? The time now is to boost productivity. You see, when things collapse, it's easy to feel like you're the victim. It's easy to feel like the world's fallen apart around you. It's easy to feel like, being hopeless and you're not clear on what to do. When you get into production mode, you have a singular focus on achieving a project and accomplishing stuff. It transforms everything about the way you think. And instead of spending your time and energy and effort looking at, news, fake news or real news, however you want to call it, looking at news, looking at stats on death rates and all this stuff, instead of doing that, you're focused on bringing light and solutions and value to this world of ours. You're going to feel so different about yourself. So you got to boost productivity. So these are my 3 suggestions for you. Number 1, enhance your morning routine. Number 2 is you're going to deepen those relationships. And number 3, boost your production, your productivity. Produce something, dream something, create something in your business, in your personal life. Be creative, be productive. And again, I go into, if you want to learn more about this stuff, I did a 10-day free course for you called Wellness Mastery. You can check it out at copywritermarketer.com/wellness mastery. And I think that you'll be just excited about how I go into depth into each one of these, your production, your physical health, your mental health, what you can achieve, how you can accomplish stuff, your morning routines, all of that stuff. I go into great depth because I got more time inside of a 10-day course. And I give you all of my best thinking and secrets in these categories with simple, actionable things that you can do every single day. So go check it out. Also, if you want to see what I'm doing in my other stuff, you can just go to the website. And also, So many people, I know at the end of this video, you're going to see a little clip where I invite you to like this page and share it with others. You're going to see that again. I just want to emphasize that right now is the time. You can give this gift of the information, the secrets, and the resources that I'm sharing with people right now today and boost their life and help them focus and help them enhance their morning routines and deepen their relationships and be more productive and have a sense of well-being and power in their life that we just all need that right now. So I encourage you to go out and do it. It's just a pleasure working with you. So my challenge for you is this: enhance your morning routine, deepen those relationships, and boost your production. Get stuff done. Cool? All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now. Hello, my friend. Joshua Vazel here. I hope you really enjoyed that session. And I was wondering if you'd do 2 specific favors for me. Number 1, go ahead and find the subscribe button on this page and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future training, my best insights and secrets for helping you turn your writing skills into an amazing, incredible lifestyle. And this is why we're doing this. I'm doing this so that I can help you achieve the lifestyle of your dreams through your writing business. But that brings me to my second point, and that is, would you please share this with somebody else? Because gosh, we all know writers who are struggling, who are wondering where all the clients are, who are frustrated because they're not making the money that they want to make, or maybe they're confused and concerned that their writing skills aren't good enough. Well, you and I can bring some hope into their life by sharing these insights, these proven strategies and techniques that I share with you every single week, and give them some hope that they can do this and that they can achieve that lifestyle of their dreams. So go ahead and do that. Also, if you're somebody who has thought, well, gosh, I would love to have Joshua coach me and work with me personally. And if you're someone who thinks, I would love to have Joshua go through and critique my copy, or look at my marketing system and say, hey, how can I fix this and tweak this so that I get clients coming in automatically? Or maybe you've been writing for a while, you're at a plateau, and you're like, gosh, if I could just get some insights on how to move to the next level, I would love for Joshua to just look at all the stuff that I'm doing and help me through that process. Or maybe you've got a bunch of head trash going on and you're frustrated and confused, and it's just like, you can do this, but like, gosh, how do you move past yourself? Well, if you've ever had any of those thoughts, then I want to introduce you to Copywriter Marketer Coaching Program. And inside the coaching program, every single month, I get together with writers just like you and answer questions just like that. And you can send questions in advance, or you can jump on. It's a live call. We spend 2 full hours together. It's fully interactive video coaching, and we spend this time together as a group, and we talk about the things that matter most to you. And I give you my proven solutions and insights, not just stuff out of a program or out of a box, but customized for you right now, where you're at, so that you can take that and have success. Look, it's one thing to learn about step-by-step processes and patterns. It's another to have somebody literally look at your specific circumstances, situation, and dilemmas, and give you solutions that you can apply immediately to create the growth and the success that you want. And that is what Copywriter Marketer Coaching is all about. Inside the program, we look at 4 specific areas, because these are the areas that I've seen really matter most in terms of having success as a writer. First of all, we look at your persuasive writing skills. How do you get people to take action? Number 2, we look at automated marketing systems. How do you get clients to come to you hand in hand, ready to hire you and excited to work with you automatically, so you're not always running around trying to find clients and groveling for business? Number 3, we look at a winning mindset, because look, all the stuff that's going on inside of your head is affecting your business. So we look at courage and clarity and how to overcome personal procrastination and self-sabotage. And we look at the strategies and the proven processes for cleaning up your head and moving forward in life. And then finally, number 4, to kind of wrap it all together, we talk about and we focus on inside the coaching program, your fulfilling lifestyle. Because as I said before, you having a fulfilling lifestyle is what this is all about. And so we look at the tools, the strategies, the insights that you need to have to take your writing skills, the money you're going to make, and the time you're going to have, and turn that into a great, fulfilling lifestyle that fulfills your hopes and your dreams, and walk you through all those kinds of things. So I invite you to go ahead. There's a button down below. You can check it out. Hit the link and see if it's not right for you. Get all the details on the coaching program and see if this isn't something that is exactly what you need right now in your career, in your business as a writer. Until then, my invitation for you is to go out there and live life to the fullest. Fill your life with things that matter most and have joy every single day. Talk to you soon. Bye now.